to it. My reactions to the Lakers game last night. I'm very disappointed. I was very disappointed for a few reasons. Lakers had problems, and I'm gonna point these problems out. The starting five, before I go on, I still believe they can beat Portland. So let me get that out the way first, because even in all those problems, Lakers were up 6 in the fourth quarter and still had a chance to win that game. But I don't like them start off. I don't like the starting lineup. The starting lineup of Caldwell Pope, Danny Green, McGee, LeBron, and AD. McGee just out there. He's not doing nothing. He's not blocking any shots. He's not scoring. He's just out there. Caldwell Pope, LeBron spends too much time trying to get him acclimated. And Danny Green, he spends too much time trying to get them going, making shots, which is just taking up too much. That's why the slow starts. Lakers come out with this lackadaisical thing. It's not really lackadaisical. It's just LeBron trying to get people who can't shoot involved. McGee is not the answer. And it's just, you're starting off at a slower pace. Now you're trying to work your way back because you're down 10 points. Because you waiting for Caldwell Pope, Danny Green to run off screen. You got McGee at the top of the key with the ball in his hands, waiting for them to run off screens and picks. No one have time for that. We don't have time for that. And I ain't gonna say we, because I'm not a Lakers fan. I love LeBron, and I have to root for them because of my man legacy. But I paid enough to this team and any team that LeBron James has played for to know the problems. So you have to nip that star lineup, or they're gonna have to come out with a better sense of urgency. They have to come out with a better sense of urgency. But it's the first quarter and third quarter. Look at the first and third quarter at the Portland game. They just come out because LeBron's not putting his foot on, and I get LeBron's mindset. LeBron's mindset is, hey, I know what it takes to win the playoffs. And these dudes don't know. AD hasn't done shit in the playoffs before. You get what I mean? Caldwell Pope, Danny Green has been there, but he's like up and down. He's not consistent. McGee has been there with a great team. Still, you know what I'm saying? Why you think he's always on Shaq and Fu? He still got these mental laps and these mental blocks where he just make dumb mistakes and do dumb shit. But I'm concerned about the starting lineup. But cool, if you're going to stay with that now. I'm concerned with shooting. The shooting. Lakers are the only team in the bubble who hasn't elevated their shooting percentage. Everyone in the bubble has like elevated and has shot better at the three-point line outside of the Lakers. And never been a good shooting team, but you're in a place where there's no fans, ain't no road games, ain't none of that. Like, they can't make shots. You went 5 for 32. That's 15.6% from the three-point line. 5 for 32 from the three-point line. Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. That's a disgrace. That's a disappointment. And they need to dismantle that shit after this year. You're not beating no one if you want to shoot 15% from the three-point line. Who you gonna beat? I got 5. If we go out there and we can beat them. That's just ridiculous how bad they are shooting from the three-point line. And to make matters worse, this is wide open shit. Out of the 32, so you made 5. Let's just do the math. So we had 27 that you missed. Out of the 27, 14 of those things were wide open. 14 to 15 were wide open. 14 to 15 of those 3 points were wide open. 2 of these motherfuckers were air balls. Danny Green, AD shot air balls wide open. Another one was when Kyle Kuzma hit the side of the backboard. All that tells me is that's some psychological shit. Like, they got some shit going on in their head where they're not comfortable, and it's demons. Or I don't even say demons, but they're letting the expectations and the pressure dictate, and they're not comfortable down there in the bubble. I get it's unfair. You got this one seed for this reason, and you can't really, I get it. It's not fair. It's not fair for anyone, but you got to go down there with the mentality of, hey, this is some AAU type feel. This is recreation ball. You got to go down there and really, really, really take that mindset. So it should be easier. That's why I think everybody else has embraced it, and shots are falling. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers are dropping 50 and 60s, and motherfuckers pulling up from the NBA logo like it ain't no problem. Not saying they ain't done this before, but the on a consistent basis that they are doing it on is concerning, because motherfuckers just scoring like how they want to score. It's easy. Lakers the only team that can't make shots. If you can't make shots, it's gonna be a long series. Now it's a long series, like you got to figure something out. You're gonna have to figure something out because it's this concerning. Caldwell Pope, 29 minutes, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 3 fingers. Kawhi laugh. Then you got Danny Green. He had 10 points. But he's like 2 for whatever from the 3-point line. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's just unacceptable, huh? And let's get to AD. Yeah, AD had 28. AD was 8 for 24. Missed so many. I'm not going to get too much on AD, but I do worry about him in the second half. He had 7 points in the second half. 7 fucking points in the second half. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kawhi laugh. That shit is ridiculous. 7 points in the second half. You're the best player. You know what I mean? LeBron's the best player, but like he's dependent on you to do that. But I think LeBron had to take this mindset. He had to take this game and see what they were about. He needs them to get involved more so than anything. We know LeBron can take over a game. You will see a more aggressive LeBron in this game too, and moving forward. But he needs them to win these type of games. Knowing for he should have to put his foot down. LeBron understands the grind. LeBron understands what's really going on. I can't go out there and really oppose my will on game 1 of a team that we are better than when I have AD, who's looked at as a top 5 player. You know what I mean? Kyle Kuzma, who's just inconsistent. He's just too, I don't even know the word to describe him, the word or phrase to describe him. He's just, I don't know. I don't trust him though. He get these little moments he can hit a shot, but he try to do so much, and he's not that talented or gifted to do all of this hell of a shit that he be trying to do. So I don't know how to describe Kyle Kuzma. I don't know. But I'm not understanding why Dion Waiters, who's a playmaker, outside of LeBron and AD, who can really put the ball on the floor and create their own shot. If you look at LeBron's stat line, LeBron had 23, 17, 16 assists. 16 assists plus the shots he made. He had 9 field goals. Lakers made 34 field goals. So let's take 16 plus 9. What's that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't fucking laugh at me. But that's 9. That's 25. 20. LeBron accounted for 25 out of the 34 field goals the Lakers made. So what that tells me, 9 field goals were created by themselves. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And probably some putback shit for real. Probably some offensive rebound. Because Lakers did have 17 offensive rebound. Probably some offensive rebound shit, they put it back. So I say all that to say, hey, you need playmakers. J.R. Smith can put the ball down. He could be a little crazy sometimes. But shit, Caldwell Pope ain't doing shit. 1-1-1. 3. Kawhi laugh. He ain't doing shit. Danny Green ain't doing shit. Too old, can't move his feet. Everybody saying Caldwell Pope, Danny Green in there for defense. How? They don't move their feet. They always getting blown past. How are they in there? So you better off playing J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters. At least I know if the shit ain't falling for Dion Waiters and J.R., I know Dion, especially Dion put that motherfucker on the floor, boom, 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 go to the hole and make some shit try to happen. Nah. Caldwell Pope he doesn't have that skill set to make shit try to happen like that. Danny Green don't have that skill set. They just spot up shooters. That's all they are. But they can't do that. Their specialty, they can't even do that. Damn sure ain't no defense specialty. That shit, Danny Green shit, that's 2013 shit. It's 2020. He ain't that no more. Caldwell Pope has never really been a defensive player. I don't know why they consider him that. And you have to play Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook right now is our best shooter. I ain't gonna say now is the Lakers' best shooter. Right now, Quinn Cook is the best Lakers shooter. So play Quinn Cook, play Dion Waiters, play J.R. Smith more. I'll even say play Jared Dudley more. But you have to do something different than this shit that you got going on, because this ain't working. it's not working. I need Dwight Howard to focus more, get his emotions out of the game. Dumb situational fouls, like IQ basketball shit, is also like, it'll just be some shit. Dame Lillard will come off a pick and they'll just be on his back and he'll feel the contact and shoot the ball. You gotta know that. You have to know that. You have to understand that. So don't commit a foul. Dame Lillard went to the line like 2 or 3 times shooting three free throws. Unacceptable. Dwight Howard, 5 fouls. He's just get your emotions out of the game. Focus, play with that aggression that you've been playing with. Because I like Dwight Howard, which he should play more. JaVale McGee had like 13 minutes. It's cool, but JaVale McGee is not giving you anything since you got back in the bubble. None of these motherfuckers have done anything, honestly, but I'm looking at you have to play Dion, JR, Quinn, Jared, LeBron, AD. Not saying you can't play Caldwell Pope and Kuz and Caruso and all them, but they gotta make shots, and they haven't made shots since we've been down in the bubble. So, like I said, I'm really concerned on that aspect of things. Now, I'm really anxious to see how they are going to respond coming back. I need Frank Vogel to figure that out, and also, last thing, I need Frank Vogel to not double team Dame Lillard when he's coming from the fucking logo. Cool. He done made 2 or 3 logo shots since he's been out in the bubble. Cool. He's shooting long threes. I'm cool with a motherfucker shooting that. Especially if he's shooting the threes, what he at 38, 39, 40. He probably at that. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But I'm not cool with you doubling him and leaving Trent open, Melo open, CJ open. I've watched Dallas lose to them with that format. I've watched the Nets lose to them with that format. I've watched the Grizzlies lose to them in that format, where you're coming to double Dame at the half court line and you're leaving all these shooters open. That's not the recipe to do that. Leave that shit alone. If Dame want to take motherfuckers one-on-one, cool. Let Dame do what Dame do. But I'm not comfortable with leaving shooters open, wide open, and they don't have a fear in the world down there. They don't have no expectations. They just letting that shit fly. That shit's open gym to them. It's open gym to them. Ain't no crowd, ain't no woo-woo psychological, no. Lakers the only one that's battling though that psychological like shit in their head. Ain't no other team doing that. So Frank, if they ain't want to pull up from the logo, cool. I need to see him do it 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 4 in a row. The logo. I ain't saying leave him open at the 3-point line. Leave him open at the logo. If you want to continue to, cool, I'm cool with that. But concerned, but I don't want to overreact. Game 2, LeBron will be more aggressive. I need AD to not have 7 points, 2 points in the fourth quarter. I need JaVale McGee to be a little bit more active when he is in the game. I need Danny Green to make open shots. He's a defensive liability though. Danny Green can't move his feet. He old. Look how he run. He old. That's not him anymore. Caldwell Pope just need him to not have 1 point, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Kawhi laugh. Not with that. Kuzma just need him to be consistent, a little bit more aggressive, but he just play out of control to me. That's how I can sum him up. He just play out of control. So he was like 4 for 14. He was something along those lines. He had 14 points though. Whatever. Continue to be aggressive. Get yourself, control yourself more. Caruso, he had 2 points. I guess. I guess that's but I guess Quinn Cook could do better than that. If you asking me, Quinn Cook could do better than that. I love Caruso hustle, his intensity though, but I think Quinn Cook could do better than that. Marquise Moore, he had 5 points, he had 18 minutes. Don't really know what to say too much about him. More so of a decent defensive presence for Melo. You keep him at 18 minutes. Whatever, he gonna be what he gonna be. Dwight Howard. I love his aggressiveness, but he got to learn to keep his emotions intact, and he'll be okay from there. That's my take from this game. Like I said, Lakers beat them up on the offensive board. They have 17 offensive rebounds. Portland had 5. Free throw percentage can't be 64. Disappointed in your best 2 players missing 4 straight free throws in the fourth quarter. Got to work on that. Got to get that better. Can't shoot 15.6% from the 3-point line. Can't go 5 for 32. Can't do that. You're a professional team. Can't shoot air balls. Can't hit the side of the backboard. Shit is ridiculous. So this my whole takeaway from that game yesterday was a Kawhi laugh fucking joke. I say good day.